What's up, my Bringlese family? Welcome back to the best learn English channel on all of YouTube. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I really like it. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to respond in a natural way, almost like a native speaker. So I'm going to give you the secret right now. The trick is to look at auxiliary verbs that the other person uses in his or her sentence. What do I mean? What if a person says, I like chicken? There is no auxiliary verb in that sentence. So you have to realize I like chicken is present tense. And if there's no auxiliary verb in the sentence, the invisible auxiliary verb is do. The same thing for the past tense. So if he says, I liked chicken, the auxiliary verb in that sentence is did. So what can you do with these auxiliary verbs? You can take them and put them in your response. So someone says, I like chicken, and you can say one of two things. You can either use the simple me too, which you can use with anything, and that's okay, but maybe an even more natural response would be so auxiliary verb person. In this case, so do I. If someone says I liked that movie, I can say yeah, so did I. Or if I want to say yeah, my sister liked that movie too, I could say so did my sister, so did she. Now, do and did are just two of many possible auxiliary verbs. For example, someone could say I am eating shrimp. If someone says I am eating shrimp, you detect the auxiliary verb. In this case, it's am, because essere, to be, is also an auxiliary verb. So I am eating shrimp. How do you say me too in a more natural way? So am I. So am I. If someone says I was eating shrimp, so was I. I was eating shrimp too. So that's for positive sentences. Positive sentences have no negation. So what about negative sentences? Sentences with negation. What if your friend says, I don't like chicken? That's a negative sentence. So you can't say, so do I. In that case, the construction is neither auxiliary verb person. So neither do I. I don't like chicken, neither do I. I didn't like the movie, neither did I. So remember, if it's two positive sentences, it's so auxiliary verb person. If it's negative sentences, neither auxiliary verb person. Now that we understand that, let's mix around some auxiliary verbs and see what the response would be like. For example, someone says, I have been to France. Sono stato in Francia. I have been to France. My response could be two things. Se ci sono stato, if I have been there, I could say, so have I, because the auxiliary verb is have. If I haven't been there, the answer is I haven't. So when you have a positive sentence and then a negative sentence, you don't use so, you don't use neither, you just say person, auxiliary verb. I haven't. I have been to France. I haven't. I like chicken. I don't. I liked the movie. I didn't. Okay? So, as I said, let's do other auxiliary verbs. For example, she will play golf. I can say, so will I. I can say, I will not. I won't. If someone says, she won't play golf, I can say, neither will I. I can say, I won't. What if someone says, I would love to play chess? I would love to play chess. I can say, yes, so would I. Or I could say, I wouldn't. If someone says, I wouldn't like to play chess, I could say, neither would I. Or I could say, I would. Remember, in that sentence, the auxiliary verb is would. If someone says, I can help you, I can say, yes, so can I, or so can she, or so can they. Or I could say, I can't, just I can't, because their sentence is positive, mine's negative. So I can help you, I can't. Or if they say, sorry, I can't help you, I can say, yeah, neither can I. Neither can I. Can is the auxiliary verb. Or they say, sorry, I can't help you. And I could say, I can. So it's a negative sentence with a positive sentence. So I'm teaching you guys these auxiliary verb responses because they're super common and super natural. So please try to use them. Don't always say, me too, me neither, or yes, or no. Try to use the auxiliary verb examples. So how would you say in Italian, io sì, ma lui no? If someone says, will you come to the movie? Will you come to the movie? Io sì, ma lui no. The answer is, the auxiliary verb is will. So yes, I will, but he will not. I will, but he won't. What if the question is, have you taken out the trash? Have you taken out the trash? Io no, ma lui sì. I haven't, but he has. Auxiliary verb is have or has. I haven't, he has, okay? Io no, ma lui sì. Last thing I want to tell you guys about this is sometimes you can change the auxiliary verb based on the time, based on the verb tense. For example, your mom says, Brian, do your homework. I can respond in many different ways. If I did my homework, I can say, psh, I did. Like, l'ho già fatto. I already did it. I did. If in that moment I'm doing my homework, I am doing it, I can say, Mom, I am. It means in this moment, I am doing my homework. Or maybe in the future, I will do my homework. And she says, Brian, do your homework. And I can say, I will, meaning I will do my homework. But you can just say I will and stop after the auxiliary verb. So I hope you guys see how useful and cool and natural and common auxiliary verbs are in their responses. And I hope you learned something as always. If you guys like my content and you want more and you want to learn from me, check out the Bringlese English class. 6 English lessons a month for $10 US, about 9 euros. That class is growing a lot. Be sure to check it out. Let's stop right there. And guys, I'll catch you next time, okay? Peace.